Hello, everybody. My name is Gwen, and I have been an avid Thredup user for the past couple of years. It's 2026 now, and my first purchase was logged in 2024. Um, I think I have made 4 overall purchases from them. Each one have loved. I have most of the clothes still. Some of them I wore into the ground. Some of them we had to do like repairs and rejuvenation so that they could fit perfectly and look super slay. My goal today is to give you a little Thredup tour. We're gonna go window shopping together. We're gonna look at all the cute things. And I even, in my description, I'm going to have a link where it's like, I call it Gwenny's Thrifty Boutique. So they're all the items that I wish I could wear, but they either don't fit me or they're not my color or I don't know, something that I still love them, but it's preventing me from getting them for myself. So we'll window shop for me and we'll window shop for you. Um, I hope this is the start of a fun series because I really like to do it in my own time and imagine having like a little community of thrifty fashionistas that share our love of frugal fashion together. First of all, I just want to show you some of the things that I've already saved so you can get a sense of my, let's say, eclectic style. I'm into really bright, funky, weird stuff. Sometimes I'll look like a grandma. Sometimes it's giving more bachelorette party, and everywhere in between. All right. So the first thing we'll see is bright colors. This I probably would take off just because there's no occasion in which I'd wear this, like 0 occasions. So you can see I have my favorites. I have my like Gwenny's Thrifty Boutique, and then I have Bina. That's my wife. Well, that's not her name, but her nickname. So I'm gonna take that one off of here. We have this very cute Barbie sweater. It's a large, which that's how I like my sweaters to fit me. In a shirt, I'm either a large or a medium, more on medium. But in a sweater, I don't like it to like be touching me, so I like large. This one's an extra large, so I don't know how it actually fit, but I really like if we can zoom in. Hopefully, it showed you guys me switching tabs. It did. Okay. Um, oh, sold out. No. Anywho, I liked the sun on there. I like this puffy vest. The color is really great. Now, this isn't in my normal wheelhouse of colors, but I work at a summer camp and their colors include this bright red color. So I like to have summer staples in that colors that I can wear for like arrival day and special events. These are probably one that I wouldn't buy unless I knew I was going to be a teacher and maybe not pregnant next year. So, where I might not be a teacher and I probably will be pregnant next year, I don't really want to buy shoes that are going to be not extraordinarily comfortable. But look at those little cutouts and like the color gradient. I love an ombre. The other thing that's not pastels or bright colors that I'm super into is black with any amount of rhinestones on it. This is a different vibe, more like cottagecore whimsical. I like the little spirals. I like that it's different levels of opacity. These are some more impractical, colorful sandals. Let's see what else. I was like, I don't know why I have these, but I do. The rainbow. I love a little rainbow moment. I usually don't let myself buy white things though, so this was like on the edge of yes or no. This, you'll see those sunset colors that I really love. I like the little ties on the shoulders. More red things for camp. This, I thought these would be really cute for camp too, but I am blessed in the behind. So, usually shorts that like have this kind of inseam and they're gonna be pretty short on me. This was really cute, but I don't think I look really good in yellow. So I think I'm gonna take both of these off of my list. I will put them in the Thrifty Boutique. At the end of the video, I'm gonna see if I can add the link to this for you guys so that if anyone saw something, they were like, I want that, it'll be there. This I thought was really cute, but it got sold out. When I first started saving things, things could stay there for months and months and months and they wouldn't get sold. But I think that more people are using Thredup, which is great. But that means that the things that I'm saving are selling out way faster, so I can't just be like, oh, I'll buy it later because it's probably gone. I'm really into Barbie. I like the patterns on this. It's not my typical style, but I don't know. I was feeling it. It was like, I'm going to be a hiker girl. These just looked really cute. They're not what I'd usually go for in a shoe. They're more like, I don't know, subtle, modest. I don't know how to explain exactly. There's no glitter on them. They don't have a 90-inch heel, so they're not my normal go-to, but I think they would go with way more things. That's my biggest problem when I'm buying things. I can't buy something that's not a statement piece. So none of my things, not none of them, but like I don't have like the undershirt that you're supposed to have with like your fancy overshirt. I don't have the socks that you're supposed to have with your crazy pants because all of my things have to be funky or weird because my brain is like, why would you buy that boring thing? Just buy a fun version. But the fun version, they don't all go together. These, of course, for camp. I love these. I've had them in there for a minute, so maybe. I think I didn't love, let's see if I can show you up close. I didn't love the, like, what do we call this? I want to say tweed, but I feel like that's a pattern, maybe not a material. Oh, no, don't hate me, guys. Anyway, this thing, I don't think it's my style. I just like that it was pink. I'll put it in here. This I love, 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 but I didn't really want to pay that for it. And I also don't know if it'll fit or if this would be way too short. Because imagine it's not just going down, it's going out and down. These are super cute. I really like orange and pink together. These are cute, but they'd be dirty in 2 seconds. I think I'm going to take these off and put them in Winnie's Thrifty Boutique. I love this. I don't think I have a super practical use for it. Is it a raincoat? I don't remember. It's also $90, but it is like, I think this is fancy. I don't know. Trench coat, material unknown. So I'd have to look this up separately. The one thing that I love about doing this on my phone is that I have a Pixel, and maybe I'll show you in another video, but if I'm ever like, I'm wondering, like if it says unknown brand, or if I just have any kind of questions about the original listing when it was originally for sale, because this price is like just a guess. Or anywho, if I ever want any more information about the piece on my Google Pixel, I can like scroll up not quite out of the app and then like long press the image of the clothing item, and then it will like image search it. I'm pretty sure there's a better word for that, but like, anyway, it searches the whole internet for this image, and it'll find anything similar. So sometimes it pulls up nothing, but a lot of the times it'll pull up like the original postings or like other people selling it on eBay that have more information about the size or the colors or the materials or something. So that's really helpful. Anyway, I don't believe that I would really use this. So I'm going to put it on Thrifty Boutique. This I know is like giving grandma it's Karen Scott, but I like embellishments. I like the like neckline and the collar. It reminds me of, I don't know if there's a specific word for it, but certain Indian shirts, like for dress up days. These looked cute, a little bit more subtle than my normal. I'm going to put these on the Thrifty Boutique again because I love their little rhinestones. Let's see if we can do a little bit of more of a close up. Oh yeah. I love the rhinestones. I like the colors. They look like they'd be super, super comfortable. I'm talking myself back into it. Oh, but I can't do white. They're going to get dirty so quickly. And I know myself, like, you can wash it. I won't. I won't wash it for an inappropriately long time. And then I'll just feel sad whenever I'm wearing them. I'll be like, they're supposed to be white. These are super cute. I don't know. Like, I couldn't wear these with pants, right? Because they have to go over something. So it would work with like tights and a skirt, but I don't know. This, of course, camp. Sparkly shoes, love them. And they're Skechers. I kind of trust Skechers to be comfortable and sometimes cute. These looked really cute, but again, they could be too short. I don't know. And then this, I really liked you'll see again, we're going to zoom in on the rhinestones. It's kind of hard to see. They updated their cameras recently, so the quality is even better than before. but sometimes it's hard to see the embellishments, especially in the ones with the older photos. So this one's been around for a while, which is why it's $7. But we're very close to buying it. This would be a good t-shirt for camp. I can just imagine wearing it to our little carnival event. Let me see how much time I have left. All right, we're still good. We're gonna move on. I'll show you the Thrifty Boutique. I'm thinking that like 50% of the items I put on there, maybe even 90, are gonna be already sold. So my goal for today will be to add back a bunch of those. Now that means that I'll have to change my settings. I'll show you how that works. But right now I have it set just mostly for my sizes so that when I'm looking for me, I can easily find things that I think will fit or be the type of fit that I want. But I think in every sponsored video that I've seen of this, the creator offers like a page of stuff that they've saved that they're like, you could go look at my favorite things. But all of those things are in their size, which is usually not my size. Um, so I was like, if I'm going to do a video, I want to make sure that it has a wide array of sizes, um, and not just based on me and things that I could fit in, because my non existent fans deserve that. And I just love the idea of someone wearing things that I thought were cool, that I found. Um, every time I'm at the thrift store and I try things on and I don't end up getting them, um, but I thought they were really cute and I wish they fit, I like put them back on the returns hanger in like a aesthetic little row. Like, please somebody come see these and be like, damn, they have such good taste. Let me just pick up the whole chunk and see if they fit me. All right, and then the Thrifty Boutique. So all the things I had shown you before in there. Unfortunately, oh my god, I loved this. It's not going to show us like, oh, it is. Okay. I loved these, like, we were theorizing that it's sleeveless. This was one that we couldn't pull up on like Google Images, like reverse image search. Oh, Google Lens, that's what it's called. So we couldn't Google Lens it. But this one was super, super cute. We theorized that it was sleeveless and these were just like wings. So, and it was the perfect color. But when I looked it up, the person who was selling it, not looked it up, but you can see more from the seller. I love this feature because if you're like, oh my god, that person has really good style and they're my size, then you can look at the rest of their stuff. But this person, the rest of their stuff was mostly extra small or small, aside from this one shirt. So I was like, it's definitely not going to fit me, so I'll save it for my non-existent fans. Anywho, gotta unsave it, I guess. Sad. This had little sequined stars and polka dots. This one was, of course, frog and toad. I think either it wasn't no, it must have been my size, but I don't know. I passed on it. I like these little ombre stripes. You can't see them too well, but they were cute. This one's still around. I love it. Out of my price range, but if you were going to a fancy event and you didn't want to like spend this same price for something like fast fashion at, I don't know, David's Bridal or wherever you're getting stuff from, Windsor. This is so pretty. And I really like a lot of the stuff that Rococo Sand makes. One that's still available. My wife hates anything with shirring, like this little scrunching, stretching material, but I think that it's really good when you want it to be able to be stretchy and comfy. But I get what she's saying. You see it a lot now. Extra small, so not my size. Again, the green and orange that I love. Fish have been super popular recently. My wife loves it. She made this necklace, which is what I have on now with a little fish. Beret, of course. I had to save the beret. And then, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have you sit here and watch me remove all these things. I'll go do that later. The last thing that's still available is these super cute sandals that are like, I think they have all the rainbow colors. Yes, they do. So we've got the orange, pink, purple, blue, green, yellow, teal, green, yellow. Yeah. Anywho, they're so cute. They're in excellent condition. It will tell you what condition they're in. So if there's any like rips, tears, stains, then this wouldn't be excellent. It goes new with tags, excellent, very good, good, flawed gem. I usually personally, I know myself, and I've accidentally bought one thing that was very good. I didn't notice anything wrong with it, so probably I could continue to do that. But I know that I suck at returning things, so I don't get anything that doesn't say excellent or new with tags. I will on the link that I'll share with you guys be putting things with different qualities, because there's a lot of amazing things where you could just embroider a little patch over it or sew up a little hem or cut off a little string and it would be back to excellent. But I know myself and I probably won't do the repairs and I probably won't return it, and then I'll just be disappointed in myself for having bought something that I wouldn't use or like. So we're going to dive right into looking at some new items. I'm going to look through my daily edit. I'll show you guys what that looks like in just a second. Then we'll look through some different saved categories. I'll show you how to do that. Um, I'll show you some, just like you'll see my strategy. And actually, before we start, why don't I show you? You can see the distractibility, the ADHD, the not planning this video through live. But why don't I show you my previous purchases before we get started? Let's look at 2025 because I don't think I've gotten anything in 2026. All right. So this was actually, let's go 2024. I think that was my first. I've ordered 4 times. Okay. So the first time my order total was $99.66. I don't remember the individual prices of each of these, and I don't think it'll tell me. But these two, if we can tell that they're in a different aesthetic, were for my wife. We were going on our honeymoon, so we're like, we want summer, we want fun. This, I don't know if she ended up keeping. It is cute, but it might not have been comfortable or the perfect fit. This she still has and loves. It's super soft, it's super nice. This one I love. These 3 I love, but I think that this one might not have been my size. I was going for long, flowy summer resort wear. So this one, these 2 really felt like silky. This one especially. And it's just super flowy. It has these little flaps on the sides. I don't know if we can pull it up. Yeah, we can. Awesome. So it has these little panels on the sides that are orange. This one says flawed gem. I did not see anything flawed about it other than the fact that it was wrinkled, but nothing that seemed like it needed repair according to me. It said inspection said it was missing a tag, but I mean, we've got that tag. I don't know what exactly they were talking about. I loved it. It was super comfy, super flowy. It was perfect. I wore it so much on my honeymoon. The next one, this one was super cute. It was missing a belt, I think, that would have made this make a little more sense. I think. I don't have a great memory because I haven't worn them in a while. I wear them more in the summer. So we're in spring. We're almost at long, flowy resort gown season. And then this one was definitely too big. I don't know if it said it was and I just didn't care. This one's, it's very sheer. So it's kind of could be used as a swimsuit cover up or, it's up to you and your comfort. But it was an anthropology dress. I really liked it. It was nice. And then let's show you my second order. So those were the things for my first order. My second order, more resort wear. We've got these were new with tags. I think this one might not have said new with tags, but I was like, if this one has the tags, they're probably a set. They're the same size. So I have these skatey bikini set, and I had literally just bought almost the same exact cut in a different print, and I loved it. So I was like, oh my gosh, well, for half the price, but sure. These pants, I think, were Surf Gypsy. I like them. They're very comfortable. They are kind of falling apart, but I do kind of beat them up. I'm not being as gentle on them as I could be. This I love. These, you can't really tell, but these are pants. So this is like a jumpsuit. we did, I think, alter it a little bit so that it would stay up on my body because it kept like slipping down. But that's why I'm lucky that I have my wife, because she is a fantastic seamstress and she will alter things to fit me. Um, then we have this really, really, really cute cover up. I don't think the internet is doing justice to any of these, but these are basically like these gold, like metallic strands going through the ombre, and it's folded up here. But this is just like actually almost floor length, I think. Oh, this shows it a little better. And I don't know this brand, but I love this one. Super cute, perfect for my honeymoon. All right, then in 2025, so those are the first two purchases I ever made, and I was like, oh, this is amazing because you can look up material, you can look up size, you can look up brand, you can look up vibes, you can look up patterns, you can sort by anything, and it just most of the time just shows you hundreds of that kind of thing. Whereas in a thrift shop, I would have had to look for days and days at like hundreds of different stores to try to find something that fit color, genre, everything that perfectly. Um, this I really like. Um, at the time, I think it looks like more resort wear. It was not. I worked at a school with like pre-K and kindergarten, and they had a lot of special events where it was like tropical or like rainbow or whatever theme days or spirit days. So this was perfect. I still wear it, just because even though I don't have as much of an excuse anymore because I'm not teaching little kids, they'll still have days when I want to be a rainbow princess, um, and I'm just like a ridiculous fashion queen person. These I really loved. I think they are We the Free or something. They're these corduroy pants. Unfortunately, about a year later, they they were not quality. Um, Maybe that's on me for not knowing, but like cotton and elastane, I think it's hard to know what's going to hold up and what's not. But basically, they are no longer this beautiful color, and due to me having human sized legs, it just is like worn, very worn. And the fact that I, especially when I was teaching the younger kids, had to be on the floor, like on my knees, I was beating these pants up. So they are no longer with us. I really, really love them, and I wore them like at least once a week for a year. Um, then my latest purchase, this really, really cute um, little mini cardigan with these strawberry designs embroidered on here. I love this. This is one of my strawberry outfits. Um, as we can see, size excellent. It says medium plus 00. It's from Torrid, so makes sense. But I was like, I think that will probably fit. And I was just lucky it did. Um, like in straight sizes, I'm just, I think that's what it's called, but I'm just a medium. Then this little set, super cute. Unfortunately, my booty did not um, work with these pants. So my wife has the pants now, and I have the shirt. I love the shirt. And now we can match in like a fun, coordinated, opposite kind of way. Oh, Gwendolyn's Daily Edit. So under women, now if you're on the app, this is just like if you scroll a little bit on the homepage, it's one of the first things that comes up is like your name, daily edit. They'll put in things. I'm not sure if it's like based on what you click on or based on what you save, but it'll put in things that are like, yeah, that could be in my wheelhouse. I'm going to zoom a little bit just so we can all see a little better. Actually, let's refrain on zooming until we get to something that we want to look at. So far, not my colors or my patterns for this first row. I'm not seeing anything I love on the second row. Sometimes it's a dud overall. Now, I like the idea of these. I'm going to open them in a separate tab for now. I'm going to close a couple of these tabs. And then we'll go back to this in a minute. This is cute, but I don't like to get things that I can only wear a couple of times throughout the year. Like, I prefer something that's more versatile, usually. I like the idea of these, but wild fable, so the quality isn't going to be great. Sometimes I care about that, sometimes I don't. If it's shoes, I care a little more usually. Um, just because you wear them every day, you can't not be rough on them. Like sometimes if it's a shirt, you're like, okay, that might not be the best shirt, but how many times a year am I going to wear it? Like, am I really going to beat it up just having it hanging on my body? No, not necessarily. I'll be careful when I dry it. It'll be okay. But shoes, no, you can't get around bad quality shoes. So far, not seeing anything I love, um, or that I'd be like, oh my gosh, I need to put that in the boutique. And I'm sorry if you're seeing something and you're like, no, but you can look up the item. Like you can look up the brand and then, or like the brand and the color, and it should show up if it's still available. This I think is really, really cute. Um, so I am gonna save it for you. I don't need a lot of crop tops during the summer just because I am at camp, and unless it's a day off, I usually don't want to be wearing a crop top. This is kind of cute, but not yellow for me. Hmm. Fun idea. I wish it was not a volcano and it was something else. I don't know. It looks like bacon and eggs. Is it supposed to? Interesting. Hmm. I like this color. I like the little scalloped edge on the shoe. Um, I don't know a lot about this brand, and it's not my color at all. If I was going to be a teacher next year, maybe for like high school, and I wanted to be serious, but again, like, why am I trying to be serious? I'm a high school teacher this year, and I'm not serious. Oh, I'm kind of tempted by these. I'll save them for now. All right. So that is my daily edit. We will go back to over here. If you go to instead of favorites, which is where I keep all the stuff I like, this one didn't leave us. Um, Interesting. Some of the stuff that I had told that to get rid of, it didn't get rid of. Or maybe I just remembered getting rid of it, but I didn't. But if you don't go to favorites or collections, you can go to, well, this one's a fun one, and I've seen people advertise this feature before, but I don't really use it. You could save an interest from Pinterest, an image from Pinterest, upload it here, and then it will find you all of the different skirts that look like that, or the shirts that look like that, or the scarves that look like that, which is a cool feature. But I'm usually not looking for something super specific, so I'm not like, I want to find this specific kind of shirt. Usually I'm more just like, sparkles. I don't know. So I have a bunch of saved searches. I can show you how to do that. But my saved searches are like certain brands that I thought, like, oh, I really like that item. I'll save the brand so that I can look through that brand later. And whenever they drop new things that get uploaded to Thredup, then it will show you all of those items that are from that brand. And you can even tailor it down. So you could be like, I want this brand only if it is excellent with or new with tags, and only if it's my size, and only if it's pink. Or you could save like even more specific searches than that. You'll see. These two, I feel like it was a whim and we might not like that brand that much, but I'll save it for now. This is not my favorite, but they had other things that were available before that I really liked. Quacker Factory. It's like the tag is a little duck. It's so cute. I have one item from them that I didn't even get on Thredup. I got at a vintage market, and it's this super cute jean jacket with rhinestone hearts on the pockets and then a big rhinestone heart on the back. And I love it. It's a little bit oversized. It's perfect. I love it. But I just saw they had these rhinestone jeans and I was about to buy them. But first, I noticed that the rhinestones were brown. And second, I noticed that the length of the jeans was definitely not long enough for my long legs. So definitely check the measurements even if it says the size should fit you, double check your measurements. It usually will give you a good like idea of how many inches everything is. So usually it'll tell you, yeah. So this says like 50 plus new. That means since I clicked on this, when it says see all, that you like clear that out. Since I last hit see all and looked at them, there's at least 50 plus new items that have been added. That's because it's super broad. It's just hearts. Now it's probably hearts plus my size plus either excellent or new with tags, but still, it's really broad. I will go ahead and click on this so that we can see that all of those items together. Let's look at these shorts real quick first. I do like that it's rainbow and that it's not like ugly shades of the rainbow stripe. I'm interested in what the fabric feeling is. It looks kind of like pajamas and like some kind of fuzzy. Now this is really, really, really small, so it's definitely would be pajamas for me. Let's see. Yeah, it's like a little sweat short material. This could be fun for camp pajamas, like summer pajamas. I'm gonna go ahead and it says very good. I'm wondering what that means to them. I'm just overly picky because I can, because there's so many things that I do like. I'm gonna save it for you guys, um, and then it'll be there. All right. Goodbye. Here we have hearts. So anything, sometimes it's things without hearts, like there's no hearts here, right? But most of the time, or like at least half the time, it's things that are relevant. It's harder when it's not a brand, when it's just like an idea or like a shape, or if I put strawberries in, I don't know, 60% of the things are not strawberries and like 40% are. So you just got to weed through. You can also put on like, I don't want it to be more than this amount of money. So see this, the filters I have on this save are my sizes, excellent, original tags attached, and hearts. So if I wanted, I could say like, I only want ones on discount, or I only want ones this brand. Or like if I didn't want Van Cleef to keep appearing, then I could put like less than $150 or more than whatever, you know? I don't really care right now, and it's fun to see how the rich are living and what kind of cute stuff they have. But you can do that. Ooh, I do not like this Gucci bag. It feels like someone bought it and then was like, I dare you to call this ugly. It's $700. Oh, I like this little watch. It's very cute. I don't know anything about Kathy. This is a direct listing. Sometimes you find like cute little, more unique brands that they're not, because they won't accept things that they don't think are like popular or gonna sell. So if you do a direct listing, you can put any brand you want because it's a person selling their own items for whatever price they want, as opposed to them giving them in a bag to Thredup and Thredup deciding how much to charge and what to write about it. So I am gonna save this. I'm gonna save it for you. I probably will never use a watch. So the only reason I'd get it would be for aesthetic reasons. I don't really need that right now. If I do get a watch, I think it'll be like super blingy, like rainbow rhinestones all around. All right, just to be fair, we'll add the silver one too. Can't leave her friend out of the party. This is fun in a grandma way. This is one of the things, oh, fun in a grandma way for $300. I round up a lot. You'll see that. This is cute. Kendra. I like it. I don't want to add too much jewelry. I just thought those watches were really, really cute. This is this one's kind of cute too. Interesting that they're having like the black and the silver for the last three jewelry items that I've looked at. Did I say black and silver? I meant gold and silver. This is interesting. Is this an apple? I really like that. For $3,000, I don't think it's for me, but it is really cute. Let's see. This is interesting. I don't think I love that the appliques are like giant puffy 3D crochet appliques, but it's kind of cute. I think I'll save it for you. It's only $12. You deserve it. We're going to go like one or two more pages. Ooh, okay. So I'm seeing things that I've seen before. I'm not sure if it's because I've seen them in a different category or we've already looked at 50 things. I can't tell. I'm going kind of quick, but that's just because it said 50 plus items. And I don't have 50 plus years, so the light is getting dimmer. I need to log off soon. This is kind of cute. Let's see. I think I'm gonna exit out of this particular save. Oh, I think I put all my stuff over here. Yep. And we'll look at some other things before I log out. 14 new. This is shoes, pink. Excellent original tags attached. So we'll look at these. And then let me just take off my sizes just for now so that I could add other things for you. Cute. Oh, I like these shoes. 7.5s for you. I think that my wife would like these, but she already has a really, really cute pair of sneakers where instead of this mustard color, it's like a really nice burnt orange. These are cute. I think I'll save them for you. They're slightly too small for me. I think I'm a 40 in European sizes. If anybody knows what a 11 US is, let the people know in the comments. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Ooh, those are cute. Not super practical for the everyday. But again, we're looking at pink shoes, so I'm like, why buy a shoe if it's not super fun? If you're gonna get Nike, you better get them secondhand. I'll save these. Size 12. Someone with even slightly bigger feet than me. You deserve awesome shoes. If you're a size 12, you deserve the best shoes in the land. It's already hard being an 11. I can't shop for shoes hardly anywhere. It sucks. And I hate doing it online. Like, as much as I love this, because the stakes are a little lower. And if I mess up and I don't return something, it's what? I don't know, $15. But like, if I know that I'm not going to return something and I have to buy all of my shoes online because none of them fit and don't get to try them on, and I'm in between sizes. So one of my feet is an 11 and the other one's like an 11 and a half. So I have to find shoes that have the right amount of in between in both shoes that it's fine with both of my shoes. I really like Madden styles, but I think the last ones I bought didn't last as long as I wanted them to. So that was disappointing. I would try them again, but it's not like, I don't know. I don't need any of these right now at this moment. I definitely will need I need winter boots. I need like some fall shoes, but I have really good sandals. Whoever Stella McCartney is, sorry if I offended 900 people just now, but so slay. What? Let's look at these up close. Oh my god. Oh, I like the colors a lot. I'm saving them for you. I'm not an 8.5, but you might be. All right, we're going to stop for now. We'll probably do another window shopping video later where I don't explain as much of the stuff that took up all of that time, but I'll see you in a different clip. That was super fun. I loved looking through all of those items with you. We did not cover nearly as much as I would have liked to in the window shopping portion, but I don't want this video to be excessively long. I'll edit it down as much as I can, but I think the point of this was just to be rambly and like as if we were best friends sitting there scrolling together. Hopefully, I can make like slightly more concise, but equally chill, relaxing, unintimidating window shopping videos later. Um, for now on Thredup because I really like it. I like how accessible, affordable, convenient, fun it is. And Thredup, if you want to sponsor me, you can be my first number one fan. Yeah. I think I learned about Thredup from Mia Maples, and ever since I've just been like, that is the best idea I've ever heard or seen because I go in person to thrift stores all the time and it's fun, but like your success rate is a lot lower. You're finding a lot more duds, um, and a lot more like near misses where it's things that are cool but they wouldn't fit. Um, and I can't share those with you nearly as well. And I can't film those without being one of those obnoxious people filming in their thrift store. So it's been super fun. Hopefully, we'll do this again. And have a great rest of your day.